Hello friends, and welcome back. I'm so glad you're here with me today. This story is for everyone young or old, near or far, so find a comfortable spot, maybe with a warm drink, and let's drift into a little moment together. It was a late afternoon in a small, quiet town. The clouds had been gathering all day, soft and gray, like wool pulled across the sky. From the window of a little wooden cottage at the edge of town, Mia watched the first raindrops patter onto the cobblestone path outside. The sound was gentle, like tiny fingertips tapping on glass. The air smelled of wet earth and distant pine trees. Inside, everything felt safe and warm. A kettle was gently steaming on the stove, and a sleepy cat was curled up on a knitted blanket by the fire. Mia loved this kind of weather. It made her feel as though the whole world slowed down, just so people could enjoy the sound of rain. She pressed her cheek to the cool window pane and smiled as the drops began to fall faster, as if the sky was telling a quiet story of its own. The rain grew heavier, drumming softly on the cottage roof. But then tap, tap, tap. The sound changed. Little pellets of ice began to mix with the raindrops, bouncing playfully off the windowsill. Hail. Not the harsh, frightening kind, but small and round, like nature's marbles. Mia opened the front door just a crack to peek out. The garden, with its neat rows of marigolds and tulips, glistened under the silver light. The hailstones tumbled onto leaves and rolled down the path, melting almost as soon as they touched the ground. She laughed softly, feeling the cool mist on her face. In the distance, a neighbor's dog barked not in alarm, but as if calling someone to come and see this little wonder. The clouds shifted slightly, letting a pale golden light slip through, making the rain and hail sparkle like tiny jewels falling from the sky. Mia thought about how beautiful it was, the way two different things, rain and hail, could share the same moment in harmony. After a while, the hailstones grew fewer, and the rain softened to a whisper. The air felt fresher, carrying the scent of rain-kissed flowers. Puddles shimmered in the garden, and the first curious robin hopped onto the wet grass, searching for a snack. Mia wrapped herself in a thick blanket and stepped onto the porch. She held her warm cup of tea close, letting the steam curl up around her face. The sky was clearing now, showing hints of soft pink where the sun was beginning to set. Everything felt clean, peaceful, and new, as if the world had just taken a deep, refreshing breath. She closed her eyes and listened. No hurry, no noise, just the gentle drip of water from the roof and the distant song of evening birds. Life felt simple in that moment, and simply good. Thank you for spending this time with me, friends. If you enjoyed this little rainy day story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me again soon for another cozy moment. Until next time, keep warm, stay safe, and remember, even in the storm, there's beauty to be found.